Land, one of the most appreciating assets, remain a very lethal matter. Land-related disputes is existent at individual, family, and clan levels, while other conflicts have also taken an ethnic dimension. Population growth and demand for land for cultivation and other human activities have led to increased pressure on available land.
And this is translating into a lot of fighting, a lot of domestic violence. Brothers and sisters are fighting against each other.
A 2020 report by Hague Institute of Innovation of Law titled Deep Dive into Land Injustice in Uganda indicated that 1 in every 4 Ugandans experience land-related injustice, with the vulnerable groups experiencing several consequences. Police say a number of criminal cases reported originates from land dispute.
So it's really not very good. So as police, we are trying, above all, we get support. We have seen Redeemed International. They have come on board and they have been working with us, particularly on issues relating to land, how the widows are suffering, how the children are suffering, and they have been closely working with us.
In my court, in the High Court.
According to records, over 2,800 cases are before Lira High Court, majority of which are land-related. The resident judge, Justice Duncan Gaswaga, is considering using the cultural leaders to handle land issues to reduce on the case backlogs.
I have already spoken to the concerned authorities, and the Chief Justice will be coming here one of these days. He will come here to interact with these leaders, because we want to train them as mediators. And particularly, we want to target land cases.
This comes at a time when the leadership of Inomo clan, one of the most populated clans in Lango, have come out to ban sale of customary lands.
There's nothing they gain. Even during the burial, they don't give a decent send-off. Should you go behind the law, there is a penalty where you are supposed to pay 500,000, and the leadership must come and take back that land. So this person who buys forfeit.
There is no land for sale. All this land are supposed to be leased, but people play around on the ignorance of the youth and some other cultural leaders who need money, and that is what is increasing the high number of street kids basically in Lira, because their fathers have sold the land. They were produced in town here. They have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to sleep. The only best thing they have to do is to result into becoming street kids and street gangs and street boys, and that's why the level of criminality is going high.
Legally, whereas I know customary laws which are aligned to the constitution are acceptable, but this particular issue, it is very difficult.
But the clans insist the move is constitutional.
Because the constitution only says if it is a matrimonial property or custom or family land, the constitution requires that a spouse must consent. Does it require the clan to what? To consent. As far as the Constitutional Land Act is concerned, it is willing buyer, willing seller.
We don't allow. No, there is no customary land. I would repeat, there is no customary land for sale. You only hire or lease the land from the clan. I dug where my grandfather dug and left it to my father. Now my father is 92 years. He cannot dig. All that land he has been digging is for me. After me, my children will go and cultivate. After my children, so the offspring, it's generation to generation.
Of course, there are prohibition to land sale, and clan is not one of them. Those who are willing to abide by the clan resolution, it is okay.
To address the complexities, Inomo clan has joined government and civil society organizations to empower their lower leaders on land governance and administration systems.
So we have taken the opportunity to talk to these leaders so that they start playing their roles accordingly, because there is a lot at stake. There's a lot that they should do to address these issues.
Before colonialism, no single land tenure system existed, as land was governed by customary laws. Today, the 1995 Constitution recognizes 4 land tenure systems, including Milo, leasehold, freehold, and customary land tenure system, to which over 70% of land in Uganda falls.
For the law provides that for customary land, you give certificates of customary ownership. These are owned by individuals, by families, even clans. The challenge that we are finding is that we need to fully implement the Land Act, establishment of customary land registries at the sub-county. And as we speak now, these are not yet constructed in all sub-counties.
Ediolwa, UBC News.